What's up, Gemini gang? What's happening? So I got my overhead camera going on here. Happy birthday to the cuspers, although sadly a Gemini season is a wrap. Okay, but happy birthday to you cuspers anyways. All Gemini placements, take what resonates, leave the rest. Take it how it resonates with you and your situation. If you need a personal reading, a one-on-one, all that good stuff, check the description box. I do have 1 question and 2 question readings available for those of you that don't want to purchase a full reading. You can also try Keen, 5 minutes for $1. Okay, let's see what's going on. This is going to be a you versus them. When I was shuffling for you, this kept falling out. Okay, heart-to-heart conversations. So someone wants to talk, Geminis. I'm trying to keep it in the camera. Somebody wants to talk to you. Somebody wants to get some stuff off their chest. Am I gonna get one more? I guess not. Okay. Oh, y'all are separated. Oh, finances and career. So it could be something financial that they want to discuss or talk about or whatever. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on. You versus them. This is going to be the person on your mind side. This is going to be your side, Gemini. So let's see how this works out. All right. 4 of Pentacles. Someone's holding something back. Now it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It could be like somebody's kind of holding on to you, Geminis. Yeah, the Chariot here on the bottom. This could also be like, yeah, the Fool, 8 of Wands. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Could be an Aries, Sag, Pisces with the Wheel of Fortune here on the bottom. Yeah, somebody is going to be moving in quickly. Somebody wants to move very fast. And I feel like it could be after a long time of things moving very slowly. I feel like things are going to start picking up for you, Geminis, in general. Things are picking up for the person on your mind. And I feel like whoever this is wants a new start, a fresh start. They haven't been able to let you go, or they don't want to let you go. Geminis, I'm seeing something like progressing. Let's look at your side. Geminis, your person's side so far is very like straight to the point. I'm just seeing something. Oh, the Tower. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. So you feel away, Geminis, or I don't feel like you're gonna be as open as this person is hoping. Oh, Geminis. Oh, goodness. The High Priestess. Oh, Geminis. Why do I always see this in y'all's story? Like, why? Why? You aren't with the bullshit at all. Now, first and foremost, this could be something happened between you two that made you look at them differently. Geminis, something could have happened and now you don't see them the same way. But this is also like you, in a nutshell, like breaking this person's heart. 7 of Pentacles. The Hangman. Now this could be, like I said, you feel away. Like you felt hurt, you felt betrayed, you felt like this person did too much and they can't come back from it. Geminis, that's what I get. I feel like you feel like this person did something they can't come back from. And now you're sitting back like, you know, how am I supposed to move forward from this, you know, and how I see them now? Because I feel like you may view them differently. But like I said, this is also, you could have someone else and, you know, you're gonna end up breaking somebody's heart. Geminis. The 3 of Cups is on the bottom of this deck as well. You're going to end up breaking somebody's heart. Oh, Lordy. All right. This is how we are starting off, child. There's that Wheel of Fortune again. Somebody is wanting change with you. Somebody is wanting Oh, there's the tower again on this person's side. Okay, well, let's see what context their tower is. Because, yeah, some of you, the Fool again. What the hell? Okay, so this could have been some type of fight or argument that y'all had. Something blew up. Or this is coming, Geminis. Okay, the Lovers here on the bottom. Okay, so now I'm seeing the tower a little differently, especially since it's on both sides now. This could have been some type of fight that y'all had. If this person, oh, just like I got at the beginning of the reading, if this person has been holding back, this person cannot hold back anymore. They can't hold back anymore. But I feel like their holdback is a little different than yours, Geminis. I feel like you have some stuff you want to get off your chest. And I don't feel like it's necessarily positive. You may hurt this person's feelings, but I feel like it is, I don't want to say it's for the best, but, you know, whatever it is you have to say, Geminis, and tell this person, I feel like you should. But this person definitely wants to work this out with you. They want to start fresh. They want to, like, completely start on a clean slate. From ground zero, we have the Fool here 2 times. So they want to start at a completely clean slate with you, Geminis. Yeah, and again, it's like they just let it all out. They just let everything pour out. You may have already done this too, because I'm kind of seeing this is kind of in the past for you, Geminis. And you may have let this person know that they hurt you, and you know, you don't know how you can come back from that or how they can come back from that. 3 of Pentacles. Yep, that's exactly what it is. 8 of Cups are on the bottom. Yeah, this person wanting to leave everything in the past and start fresh. That's what I'm getting with this. Willing to compromise now, willing to cooperate now, whereas they may not have before. Sometimes the 3 of Pentacles can be about a conversation. So I feel like with this heart to heart, you know, they want to talk and they want to see where things go. Gemini. So yeah, it could be a Scorpio on the person on your mind side. But yeah, I feel like the person on your mind is kind of wanting to start over, start fresh. You have the Fool here, like literally clarifying each other. So I feel like, you know, they're kind of wanting to start over, even though you feel differently, Geminis. Like there's something else going on your side. Okay, the King of Pentacles. I have to be careful what I show y'all. Hold on. Okay. All right. So we have the Queen of Swords, the 7 of Cups, the Sun, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, some of you done moved on, or you will. Child. But again, this could simply be the Hermit. You feel away, Gemini. It's the Knight of Wands, but why though? This person did a number on some of y'all. 7 of Wands here on the bottom. Yeah, you kind of got your guard up, Geminis. See, this right here is giving lonely, Geminis. This right here is giving lonely. Or you feel like that towards this person, Geminis. You feel like they're lonely, and that's why they're returning to you. But I'm kind of getting with this is once you stop dealing with this person, you like isolated yourself. Oh, hold on, let me cover her up. Because you're healing. A lot of you guys are going through some type of healing journey. And I feel like a lot of you guys, you've been through a lot with this person and you feel away. There's something here that you haven't totally healed from this connection. And you may need to get some closure. There may need to be a need for some closure from this. Geminis, okay? There's still some things. Also be very mindful of sabotaging your other connections because of this. Okay, so try to be very mindful of that. But I'm not feeling like this is totally done, and I feel like you may need to get some closure. Some of you need to consider like getting a counselor or something as well, because I feel like on your end, you have some unresolved issues here with this person. And that could be why this conversation is needed. You need to get a lot off your chest. Some of you, again, you got to come clean about something. Again, I'm seeing it on your side. Now, it could be the person on your mind, but I'm seeing something on your side that you need to come clean about. Okay, so take that how it resonates, Geminis. Okay, I'm not taking none of these, but you see all these that flipped over. I'm not taking none. Too many. But yeah, I feel like, especially with the Three of Swords here, I feel like, you know, sometimes the Three of Swords can simply just be about communication, because the threes are about expression and having this heart to heart here. Like I said, I feel like you are you're needing to get something off of your chest so you can move forward, Geminis. So if this person reaches out, yeah, Three of Pentacles again on their side. I feel like if this person reaches out, have the conversation, because I feel like it's going to ultimately help you move forward or move on. But I feel like you are like very hurt from, baby, the Chariot. Could be a Cancer. Child, somebody is coming for you, and they're going to tell all. I mean, this person is going to pour out everything to you. This person is going to pour out everything. I'm also getting too, Geminis, just try not to look at the negative in this situation too. I'm kind of getting a negative energy from you. Yeah, I know I'm gonna call. I gotta call like I see. But Geminis, you have to let me know in the comments where you fall. Are you the one that is lonely and heartbroken? Okay, that's for some of you. Others of you, you have moved on and there is someone else. Like you have another person. Could be an earth sign or a Sag or a Virgo. Well, that's an earth sign. Or a Scorpio. You have another person. Okay, and again, that's not going to resonate with all of you. But yeah, some of you, there's somebody else. That could be what this is for others of you. That you simply have just started seeing someone else, and you're going to have to break the news to this person that, you know, then we just see this on the bottom. The Magician, yep, you're going to have to break the news to this person. That, you know, hey, I'm seeing this other person. I say it's something that you got to come clean about, Geminis, and you know it. Page of Wands here, yeah, and you know that there's something that you got to come clean about. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Each of them ain't gonna resonate with all of you. Okay, but I do feel like you have somebody here that is going to be initiating a conversation with you, and the conversation could simply be like, are you dealing with someone? And you're going to have to tell them, because like I said, the Three of Swords could simply be about communication, but it could be like a hard truth, something that's hard to say or hard to accept. Geminis, especially with the Tower, it's like, you know that you're going to have to break something down to somebody or break somebody's heart at the end of the day. And I feel like you don't want to do that. You don't want to hurt anyone, you know, even though this person has hurt you plenty of times. I don't feel like you want to hurt them, Geminis, but I feel like this person kind of wants to start fresh. I feel like they won't even care. Like they might be hurt, you know, that, you know, you were seeing someone else, especially if y'all are together, but I don't see that as being a deal breaker for them, especially if they have a history of like stepping out on you. So say you're in a relationship, or you are, you know, you're married or whatever, and you tell this person, hey, you know, I've been seeing someone outside of the marriage. I've been seeing someone outside of the relationship. I feel like they'll be hurt, but it's not going to make them leave. You guys, I'm just going to be totally honest with you. It's not going to make them leave. What they're going to do is, let's just start over. Let's just start fresh. If you haven't talked to this person in some time, I feel like that's what it's going to be. If you're dealing with somebody, I do feel like they're going to want you to get rid of them. I'm going to be honest with you. You know, if you're dealing with someone, you know, let them go and we can just start fresh. Like, this is what I'm getting with this. Like, this person is willing to like have a completely clean slate with you. But I feel like you It's a little, oh my gosh, yeah. Geminis, the death card, the 10 of wands. See, ugh, the 7 of cups. You gotta come clean about something, Geminis. What the hell? A queen, yep, there's that communication, the Queen of Swords, or something you have to just cut to the chase. Like, you just have to get something off of your chest. Geminis. And again, this could just be closure. All right. So I feel like if this person comes in for a conversation, no matter how you feel about it, have the conversation. Okay. And so y'all can move forward or y'all can move on. But there is some type of tough conversation coming. And I don't know why, because the roles can be reversed. But I feel like it's you that has the news. Like, you have to break something to somebody. That's what I'm getting with this. Okay. And again, it doesn't have to be that. The roles could be reversed, but I'm seeing somebody here that wants to start fresh. I mean, I'm telling you, they're going to pour out everything. Everything they've been holding back, they're going to pour it out. Because again, they may simply just suspect that you've moved on or you have somebody else in the picture, Geminis, especially if you have pulled away or you're not talking to them as much, or whatnot. But this is also, I feel like, some pain or heartbreak on the way, about to be over, if that makes sense. Like, you're getting down to the last bit of releasing someone, especially with this death card here. Again, it could be an earth sign, but it could also be, like I said, you meeting someone else, Geminis, but this meeting of someone else is kind of tricky. It's kind of messy. That's what I'm getting. I'm seeing options for you here, or you just don't know what you want to do right now. That's okay, you know, especially if you're like newly single or whatever. Take your time with making a decision, but you are going to have to communicate what's going on with this person. Like, I feel like some of you guys have to like get something off your chest or whatever the case may be. Take that part how it resonates. Others of you are just lonely, you know, you feel the way. This person did a number on you, and now this person has kind of turned you off to like dating in general. Okay, so to the point where you may even sabotage your other connections. Okay, so you got to work on that, Geminis. And if you're fresh out of a relationship or you're with somebody, try not to leave one connection and go straight to another one. Like, get some time by yourself so you can do the proper healing, and then get with somebody else, a Gemini. So make sure you're going through the proper healing before you just jump into another connection, because I don't feel like you guys have totally got this out of your system. And a conversation or some type of interaction is going to be needed before you can do that. Now, what they're going to want to do is start over, Geminis. I'm going to be totally honest with you. They want to start fresh. They want to be like, look, you know, I know we didn't had this and that, and we didn't did this and that, but, you know, I want to be with you, and I want to make this work. And, you know, so I'm seeing some communication. This person reaching out to try to communicate with you. Some of you have just simply moved on. I mean, it's just what it is. And again, some of y'all's story is very simple. This person's coming back to reconcile, but you have moved on. You have someone else, and you got to break it to them, or you're trying to find a way to break it to them about this other person. For others of you, it's the other storyline. Whoop! This was the title of the collective reading last night. So check out the collective reading. I didn't know what I had till I lost it. See? My life was black and white till you came in and added color. Yeah. And again, they may tell you that, but I feel like if this person has been holding their feelings in, it's about to all like come out. Tragic by Jasmine Sullivan. Yeah. They may feel like 333. I told you we're seeing all these threes here, and it is 333 here, you guys. And that's about expression and about communication. So I'm seeing communication. It just looks different. There's a 3 of Pentacles on their side, and there's a 3 of Swords on your side. So it's communication on both ends. It's just different types of communication. Please don't give up on me. Oh, everything I said was genuine. Yeah. I don't care. I just want you. I told you. I told you, man. Where's my hands at? Clap for my damn self. So yeah, Geminis, like I said, I feel like they don't even care. They don't even care if you stepped out. They don't care if you got somebody else. They don't care. It's just now, like, just get rid of everybody and start fresh. That's what I'm getting with this. I really need you in my life. Ooh, we Geminis, you're in a, if you have somebody else, you're in a very tricky situation, or you're gonna be. Best part by her. I see you in my future. Child, I'm headed your way soon. Now isn't the right time. Ooh, I feel like that's your side, Gemini, to be totally honest. Oh shoot, now isn't the right time, baby. Stop listening to your family, friends. I'm better for you than they are. I told you. I told you. Yeah, I just don't see why this person is coming in ready to dive in and start over. You're like, I don't know. I done met this other person, and this other person, you know, they look kind of good, and you know. So Geminis, hit those likes, you guys. Hit that subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace out.